Hey, this is a Sea Dog with Wrestling Generations turning into WWE versus the wrestling world. Probably a new name might be coming soon. Anyway, I am tasked with talking about AEW. 5 minutes to talk about AEW. And there's plenty to talk about. But the big thing I want to talk about is how it's going to affect everything else. I mean, just with the WWE. AEW is reportedly going to be giving the wrestlers the world. Big contracts, uh, health insurance, paying for travel. I don't know how much all that might not be true, but that's the word I've gotten so far. So that's going to force WWE to step up their game and do the same, or at least close to the same, to answer AEW for certain talent. Um, and that is probably going to affect other stuff. Their roster is probably going to shrink, which might be good because they got a lot of guys just going to waste anyway. And I believe they've been doing that just to kill New Japan and Ring of Honor and all those. And speaking of those companies, well, we'll get to those in a second. When you shrink those WWE rosters, SmackDown, Raw, that might make SmackDown and Raw go back to one brand again. It might hurt NXT and NXT UK. I'm not sure how they're going to do that. They were talking about an all-women's show as well. And with AEW having a women's division, that could help hurt the WWE women's roster as well. There's been reports already of WWE wrestlers who are going to go to AEW, like Shinsuke Nakamura is reportedly possibly going. But let's talk about New Japan and Ring of Honor and all Impact and all those other promotions. Financially, they can't hang around, and if these AEW contracts are exclusive, like most of WWE's are, where these guys can't go wrestle on another night, which sounds like they're getting paid enough to where there's no reason to. Well, they're getting paid enough, they're not going to go do indie shows. They're not going to go do Impact or Ring of Honor or New Japan or any of those. I mean, AEW is shooting to be number 2 right off the bat, right out of the chute, jumping over New Japan. But anyway, you got these brands, or these promotions, New Japan, Ring of Honor, Impact, CML, ML, NWA, AAA. They're not going to be able to afford to keep their superstars if AEW wants them, which is going to hurt their product. If you just look at the 3 I keep mentioning, New Japan, Ring of Honor, Impact. First off, Impact's in some trouble as it is. I'll go into them another time, but moving to a station that has 37 million less, reaches 37 million less homes than Pop did, that's not good. But with New Japan and Ring of Honor, right off the bat, they lost the Elite, other than Marty Scurll. That's some of their biggest names. You look at Wrestle Kingdom, all those guys, other than Adam Page, were in title matches. And Adam Page was an up-and-comer. For Ring of Honor, they put tons of time into him. And not to mention, WWE's still going to be trying to take talent from those companies. The question is, how deep is wrestling in this planet? Like, are those 2 companies going to be able to keep producing superstars? New Japan's looks like they're trying to replace Kenny Omega with Jay White, though as of right now, I haven't heard word of Kenny Omega officially signing with anyone, but I think everyone expects he's going to go to AEW with the rest of the Elite. Though, again, not official. He may stick with New Japan. He may be going to WWE. We may see him at the Rumble. And then he goes to AEW. Who knows? But those companies have a big problem with star power, as now 2 big companies could be just taking their talent. Ring of Honor and Impact are probably in the most trouble. Because AEW probably wants the Lucha Brothers, LAX, and then from Ring of Honor, like Jay Lethal, and a number of talent. It's ridiculous. AEW as great of a promotion as it appears it's going to be, and if they stick around, could end up destroying Ring of Honor and Impact Wrestling. If I'm Sinclair Broadcasting, that's who owns Impact right now. Ring of Honor right now. They wanted to buy Impact before, and the word was that what they were going to do is buy Impact, and then the tennis network, which they own, they were going to change that to an all sports network, kind of like Fox Sports did with the Speed Network, change it from a race car network to an all sports network. Sinclair's broadcasting plan reportedly was they were going to take the tennis network, put Ring of Honor and Impact on an anchor night, and then they were going to build around that. Perfect time for Sinclair Broadcasting to do that. Question is that as a good idea as it was before AEW? Who knows? We'll see how it goes. I already went off my time. Have a great day.